The second episode of RefGuess Jeopardy is brought to you by DirecTV. Welcome back to JM Baseball RefGuess Jeopardy, episode 2, with some new competitors. I won, and some of you guys commented that the winner should stay, so I'm staying. BBD is joining the fold, RefGuess legend. Ryan Cohen joining the fold. I think he's only ever been in one episode of RefGuess. And Lucas is, of course, hosting again. We're reusing the same categories from last time because we have new people, and we also need to ration the amount of categories we use because we're using 5 per episode now, not 1, so it's a little bit of a different ball game. And maybe there's a final Jeopardy. Also, if you're wondering why it's been a couple weeks since we filmed one of these, it's because we wanted your feedback, and we got it. So now we have it. So thanks.
Thanks for commenting.
BBD, you're bored. How about that?
Wow.
I'll
go 5 teams for 100.
Thank you for starting with 100.
Teams for 100. Something I'm going to remind you here. Once I click it, it's just whoever gets it first.
Board's open.
All righty.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's Jeopardy.
5 teams for $100. Here we go.
Whoa. Oh. I will be selecting Nelson Cruz as my answer.
Nelson Cruz is correct.
The Baltimore year was what
Milwaukee threw me off. I was like,
I just
started in Milwaukee.
I was
7 at bats.
I hadn't gotten to the point of figuring out if he's a pitcher.
I hadn't either. I had to look
I was
at the
like, all right.
Welcome back.
I was like,
Okay,
let's
welcome back.
Let's see the positions.
only 100.
Last time when we first did our first ref, we were like, oh my god, we're playing RefGuess.
Yeah. I know.
It's been a while.
So much info.
And it used to
I've
be
never
you
done
sit
it in this
there
room.
and you soak it in.
You will very much get used to it very quickly. Let's do 30 saves for 100 because I love closers.
30 saves for 100.
Francisco Cordero.
You know he's not 100. Here we go.
Motherfucker.
Is that me?
Green.
K-Rod.
K-Rod is correct.
You should really say his full name.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Yeah.
It's the way to know.
Who
I
is?
mean, come on.
Who is Francisco Rodriguez?
Good job, man.
62 saves.
We haven't
pretty
done
good.
who is.
That's a lot of saves. No, we're not doing that. It would. So many people would screw that up. Ryan, the board
I
is
get to
yours.
pick. I'll go alliterative players for a hundo.
Alliterative. The only one that is kind of a hint.
Yeah.
Like, don't guess non-alliterative players.
We
30 saves. I know they closed at some point.
We neglected it last time, and he got a little offended. This is his favorite.
Well, they just like. There's one with a hint.
There's one with a hint.
Craig Counsell shouldn't have been as hard as it was.
It was hard. Okay. It's our game.
Here we go. Alliterative players for 100.
That took way too long. That's Barry Bonds.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, that's
the
very
whole
funny.
thing is bold. All of it.
Yeah.
Can I tell you who I was gonna say? I was gonna say Freddie Sanchez.
For alliterative.
I didn't look at the stats.
I was looking on the side and I was like, some left field time. I mean, Brandon Belt, I think, got innings in
Brandon
left
Belt's
field.
good. Yes.
I was like, that's alliterative.
I think he
I was
ended
on
up out there.
BB Giants.
I went to Willie Mays. I'm like, that is not alliterative. And
I like
we
that
got
your
there.
100s are like Barry Bonds, and then
Yeah.
your 500s are like a person I've never
Yeah.
heard of.
I want. So
the point.
in the easy, medium, hard that you had in the original RefGuess, there's more layers to
Yes.
baseball easiness.
Picking the mediums is always the hardest.
Yeah, that's where some people yelled at me of, how could that be $300? Yeah.
How could they say that?
How could they?
Hey, you're winning. Congrats.
With their voice.
Yeah, and they
That's
always
how.
sound like that too. It's so weird.
I'll stay with alliterative for 2.
Nice. First 2.
Alliterative for 2.
Oh.
No.
It took me Padres at the end. I only looked at that. I was like, what are we talking about? It's Martin Maldonado.
Yeah,
Martin Maldonado is correct.
I was like, this player's bad. Why is he?
It's a real bad player for 200, but he played. He's active.
Stop hogging.
Okay, I'll stop.
Martin
I'll be bad at the game.
Maldonado.
Should be bad so I can win.
All right, Ryan. You're owning the board.
I like alliterative. Let's go 3.
All right.
Are you gonna crush a whole column?
I might. Well, I'm not allowed to. You just told me to chill.
No, you can do it.
Okay, I will.
Alliterative for 3.
All right, I'm gonna lock in. I'm actually gonna try on this one.
Oh, you got it.
I just talked about this guy, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter is correct.
Now the tempo of alliterative is different than the other columns because it's like you
You have
just
a clue.
You have
It's
a clue.
Jimmy's favorite player.
There's a clue built in. It's a funny ref guess because, like,
Important to
led the league in homers, out of the league 60 games later.
I got it right?
62.
It's like you're winning
Are
now.
correct.
Or something. True. Maybe it's tied on.
As of right now, you guys are tied both with 400.
Can you chill?
I am not a column neglector,
Wow. I am.
so I will go champions for 1.
Champs for 1.
Chips for 1, please.
Do it. I see green.
Tim Hudson.
Tim Hudson
That's a solid 100.
is correct.
That's a solid 100.
Good work
No,
there.
that should really be a 200.
Wow, Beeb's coming in
Do
hot.
you think Tim Hudson and Martin Maldonado are the
You're just
same?
saying that because he's bald. That's all you're saying it for. You're bored, man.
Oh, give me back to alliterative 4, please.
You're so boring.
I like
BBD gets
Get
this,
me
we're all
to
tied.
God's country.
Hey, BBD gets this, we're all
Alliterative.
tied. If BBD gets this, we're all tied.
All right, alliterative players for
Hey!
400.
I'll plug in mine
Hey.
first.
What? Hey,
Hey.
Jolly's out here cheating, bro. We're tied,
Hey,
and he's cheating.
fellas,
It's unbelievable.
I can deduct.
What did I say?
He's unplugging me.
What did I even do?
Actions speak louder than words.
hungry.
Bonus points for kindest player.
Yeah, I'll give you something.
Okay.
Alliterative for 400.
Good reliever 1 year.
Oh,
I don't know it.
Brad Boxberger.
Brad Boxberger is correct.
That was a good pull by you. I have not thought about that guy. in a while.
Great pull.
Wait, can you go back? He led the league in saves 1 year?
That's
Raise,
why he's
right?
4, not 5.
Oh, he's a Padre. That's why you got it.
Padre. With a
Padre.
.1 WAR with
Yeah.
41 saves.
Real significant Padre.
Wait, point. Wow,
He was
that's like
traded
one of
along
the-
with Logan Forsythe.
I'm trying to do like a worst, best save seasons because
That's-
saves I think is just such an interesting stat.
Brad Lidge, 09.
Well, yeah, that. That's
He had like 37.
Did you see the look in his eyes? He was like, Brad Lidge, oh,
Oh,
no.
like, that's
he had like an
a-
8 ERA.
Yeah, it's
it's unbelievable. After watching Devin Williams for 3 weeks of a 10 ERA, it's like, how do you go through a full season of this?
That's a pretty. He must have had like 10 blown saves based on how many games he finished.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Crazy. Okay. Hey, good one.
Alrighty.
I'm starting to feel like Ryan might win this video. All right.
Cohen, the board is yours.
I'll finish
Ryan
alliterative.
on a buzzer game.
I'll finish
Yeah.
alliterative.
Alliterative. Outfield. Oh, the no-hitter saver, Steven Souza.
Oh.
Steven Souza is correct.
Nice.
Huge pull.
You're winning.
Junior.
I am winning.
So you're whining a
Are you
lot for
winning
winning.
some?
No, you're tied.
Okay, tied.
Okay.
You're tied.
Thought he was going to be really good.
Yeah.
For sure.
He was in the Will Myers trade.
He was in the Will Myers trade. I can say that next. And last time I think you said we would only get 2 of the 500s, and we got 3.
Sure.
So we're 1 for 1. So just so you guys know, the All-Star with less than 2 WAR is just a single season.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah, they could have been
That-
great every other
That
season.
year there was a year they were an all-star and finished with less than 2.
So this
Exactly.
one might be a great player who got an All-Star nod in his last season. That's my guess. So I will go All-Star for 1.
It's possible. It's also
entirely
possible I switch it up.
It's true. It's true.
All-Star with less than 2 WAR.
Which one is it?
Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield is correct.
What did he do it at? Wait. Oh, he was a 2023 All-Star?
Toronto Blue Jay All-Star, Whit Merrifield. You all remembered it.
That's icky.
I did not.
Before we guess another ref in today's video, I gotta thank DirecTV for sponsoring this whole shebang. It's the best way to enhance your baseball viewing experience. It's the ultimate destination for all fans of America's pastime. I look for 2 things when I'm looking for my TV provider for baseball. 1, I don't want no dang satellite dish on my roof. And 2, I want the most crystal clear quality possible, and DirecTV provides both of those things. If this sounds interesting to you, scan the QR code on the screen or check out the link in the description below. DirecTV.com/JohnBoy to sign up with a DirecTV plan today. They are the best, and if you're a baseball fan, you won't want to miss out on DirecTV. So thank you to them for sponsoring today's video, and now let's see who we're going to guess next.
I'll go champs for 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's where I was hoping
for
you'd go.
2.
That's where I was going to go if I had gotten
Look
that
at
one
us.
right. So.
We all would have picked it.
Champions for 2. Here we go.
Oh, you didn't win with the Twins. Oh,
Brian Dozier.
yeah, it is.
Ryan Dozier
Are you good at ref guess?
is correct.
Yeah.
You thought that Ryan would be like bad at
I thought
ref
he'd be
guess?
less good at it. That was my.
Dude, literally all I do is watch baseball. It's like
fair.
the only hobby I have.
Yeah, 42
Get a job.
homers.
I saw 2016 too late. Yeah.
2016 as a second baseman. We all remember him as a 2019 national.
Yeah,
rookie.
honestly, that's where I went was 19 Nats. and
First
I
thought
looked
was
at Fuller.
Plouffe, and I was like, well, he didn't win. He
Yeah.
didn't even make the playoffs. Which sucks.
Let's keep going down that.
Got
column.
no game.
Let's
Got
go
no
with
games.
champs for 3.
Champions for 3.
Yes,
Here we
ma'am.
Oh, I know who this is.
go.
God, you beat me to it.
This is, what's his name? He flung himself into Eduardo Nunez.
Yes, dude. I kept wanting to say Escobar, and I was like, that's not right.
Eduardo Nunez is correct. You guys are
18 Sox.
tied once again.
I
2018 Red Sox
I
just
don't
missed
remember
out
him
on
as
the
a
09
Giant
Yankees.
at all. Or as like a twin. If in my brain he goes Yankees to Boston. The 2020 Met kind of gave it away. I remember he was there.
That's how everybody remembers Eduardo Nunez.
Of course.
as a
No, I remember
2020
him
Met.
diving headfirst into the seats in the 18 World Series, and then still playing after that.
I remember 2013 him not being the best defensive player in the world.
Is that when Jeter's gone?
Yeah.
He felt like an auto E5 for a while.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Oh, he wasn't even playing short.
Eduardo Nunez. Alrighty.
Good baseball.
Jolly, the board is yours.
I will select 30-plus saves for 200 because that's what I like.
Saves.
That's what I'm about.
For 200. Here we go.
Wow, a lot of saves. Shit.
Jose Valverde?
Jose Valverde is correct.
Jose Valverde was an Astro.
I didn't know he was in Houston either.
It's
That's what was
only-
throwing me off.
He led the league in saves
Only
in
that many
Houston.
years
Wow.
in Detroit.
I feel like a longer stint there, right?
Fifth
That's what I was
place
thinking of.
in Cy Young voting in 2011
It's
would
like
have
why I
been
eliminated him.
my giveaway there.
Did they like only throw fastballs?
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Well, it mattered a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
At the end, it started to matter.
This
But
could have gone
That's a
higher.
good
Oh,
career.
2014 Met. You know, that's when we had fucking him and Kyle Farnsworth as our 8 and 9.
Seems
Who's
like you
ripped
need to look for like terrible end of career with the Mets. That's
that
your,
used to be our
that's
thing.
your
It's like,
thing.
this guy was good 5 years ago. Let's just see. Then
God, I miss the Will Ponds.
I don't at all. I'm so glad you asked. 5+ teams for 200.
5+ teams for 200.
Wow. Oh, my God.
A lot of teams.
Oh my God, that's more than 5.
Oh, my God. What am I looking at?
You're looking at J.A. Happ.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course.
Are looking
Of
at
course.
J.A. Happ. BBD, you are on the board.
Big.
I love the efficiency. You could have been spraying shots all over the place, but you waited for your shot.
I really couldn't have. I need a second to look
We
at
are doing minus points, by the way. I don't know if I specified that.
Okay.
So
yeah,
no
it's
one argues.
full Jeopardy
It's
rules.
full
A wrong
Jeopardy.
guess
Yeah.
is negative. So
I overwhelmed.
Yeah, that was a lot. I went to Octavio Dotel. Rest
it's
in
one of
peace.
those. So typically I remove columns to make it easier to fit, but there's so many
Yeah,
rows
that's.
that it's
2016 Jays. He was nice.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
How
real
can you
nice
see
with it.
that?
20-4, 6th in the Cy Young voting.
Oh, yeah.
195 innings.
I remember
318.
09 Phillies because I think he started the year like 10-0, and that was back when I used to care about wins because I
Yeah.
was young. And I was like,
Well, it
this guy's
mattered in
amazing.
2010.
Beebs, the board
Yeah,
is
we're
yours.
talking about it.
Eves, all yours.
5 for 3.
Okay.
5.
He didn't go for pretty artwork, by the way.
That's tough.
So
It's okay. I forgive him.
I'm mad
He's
at him.
been the most polite of all the contestants.
rank,
It's true,
rank
and there's
them.
bonus stars at the end.
It's true. Everyone knows that.
Yes, it's just like Mario Party.
just like Jeopardy
and
in real
I'm
life.
Toad.
Yep.
Alrighty, 5+ teams for 300.
A Montreal cat.
Oh, I know who this is.
I do.
It's
It's Javier Vasquez.
Javier Vasquez is correct.
Dude
White
devoured innings.
Devoured innings,
Right
struck
after-
out lots of guys.
What was the stat that I
Right,
pulled?
right after you buzzed in, I saw the re-return. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, top.
The
2
return,
Yankee stints.
we traded Melky for him after
You spend enough
09.
time around Joseph McFly, you'll learn about this guy.
I think I would have said Freddie Garcia, which is wrong, but they're
I remember
same
the
person in
stat.
my
He's
head.
the only pitcher
Lot of
in the
overall.
Also a
2000s.
2010 Yankee.
Yeah, that
Only pitcher in the
Bartolo.
2000s with 150-plus Ks in every single season. Only one to do it.
Really interesting.
2000, 2009.
I was looking at shutouts and seeing 0 for a lot
He's
of them.
like third in 2000 strikeouts. Like
Yeah. He's
there's
up
so
there
many
in WAR,
sporkles that he's like
too.
way
Yeah.
up there on.
And he's just good. Except when he was a Yankee.
What's his
All-star.
name?
I'm not going to
The All-Star.
slander him right now. I could have
He
gotten
could.
gotten mean. We're good.
That's his one All-Stars as a Yankee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
If I read that right.
It's
I-
the Yankees All-Star Sporkle. It's always like, who the fuck was that starting pitcher?
All-star
The
with
guy who
less than 2
sucked?
WAR for 200, please.
200 for less than 2 WAR.
Oh shoot. Oh no, no. Oh god,
Gotta
I didn't mean
guess.
to. I know. Shoot, Keuchel is wrong. That's not who I meant to say. God, that was dumb.
So he's out now, right? He
That's
can't come back.
negative 100.
I was thinking
That
of
guy
Chris
got him
Davinsky,
plugged.
but Davinsky had time in Arizona.
Who is this?
God, why did I
Got him
click
unplugged.
that?
Big.
And I know who it is now.
Is this Lance McCullers?
This is Lance McCullers.
Look at the injuries,
I was thinking of a
bro.
retired guy. Which
was
I guess he's
bad.
technically not.
This one I wasn't sure where to place it because like
Yeah.
he's
No, that was
so
good.
recent. He was on such notable teams, and he was really good.
This is a baseball reference page I don't think I've ever been on.
It's a crazy baseball
I
reference.
wasn't confident. In it.
That was a big swing.
It's a weird.
I'll take that. I
That was
kind of
so
gained
bad
200
by me.
there.
That
I kind
was
of gained
so
200.
bad.
That was good.
Wow. Okay. I got to lock it.
BBD's not that far behind.
No, he's
he
not.
gets a 500, and he is.
How far am I behind?
What's the score?
Right now, it is 1,500, 1,200, 400.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I need a right answer.
But where boys become men is the bottom
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
board. It's BBD.
It is.
Let's go 5 for 4.
I like the way you're saying
I like the
that
way you
one.
said
That
that.
makes me happy. Alrighty, 5 for 4. Here we go.
Yankee. Pirates starter in 09 was kind of good. There is a Padres here.
I know, but I've got one guy in my head, but he didn't.
I have a guy
play.
in my head.
Okay, this is a good 400. Hang on.
This is great.
Let's sit with it. Let's all chill. Let's all just chill.
Orange. That's Beebs.
Big one.
And this feels like a crazy 4, but Ross Ollendorf?
Ross Ollendorf is correct.
That's a 4.
Let's go,
He's
baby.
back. He's back. You
Dude.
might eat like down there, dude.
I could not get Kevin Correa out of my head.
Oh,
I was trying to make sure, like, who else was in that trade?
I didn't even have a
Because
name.
08 to the Pirates, that's the Navy trade.
You can say it was too hard for a 400.
No, that's
No,
good.
no,
But
no,
he got it,
That's
baby.
good.
I think
Yeah.
if you gave me 10 minutes, I might have gotten there.
I'm not sure I get there.
The peanut gallery was like, that's 400? Like, yeah, I believe in these
No, you
guys.
believe in your board. Believe in your board.
I made some
fine with
changes.
If you told me he's on here, I would have said, obviously, he's a 5, but
Yeah.
we'll see who the 5 is right now.
Yeah,
Javi
I was gonna say, go
Vasquez
there.
and Eduardo Nunez were 2s and
Yes.
got bounced down to 3s.
He's
Ross
going
Ollendorf,
5-5.
like horrible San Diego Padre.
Oh.
Like nice guy, sure, but look at his numbers.
We just saw it. It was like a negative
So
2.
bad.
Yeah.
Long windup? Am I thinking of the right guy?
yeah, he had a big like over the head thing. I think.
Came up at the same time as like Tyler
down.
Clippard for the Yankees and Ian Kennedy. We were excited.
I like Tyler Clippard.
Yeah, he was just in
Phil
that
Hughes.
slop. Guys came
Hughes.
up and got
Jabba.
got kind of a chance. Daryl Rasner. I don't want to spoil the 5.
Beebs, the board is yours.
5 for 5.
5 for 5.
5 for
5.
There we go.
for
This is big. This
5.
is a huge one.
No, I mean, he's been owning the 5s.
Kind of artwork again.
Yeah, it always
Danny.
comes back around.
Kind of artwork.
5 teams for 500. Here we go.
I'd like to get this one. Did. Whoa, 99 Pirate.
Did.
No.
Taking a shot. Chris Benson.
Nice.
Bang.
He gave me a bad era Met. That's kind of slimy. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to take that.
I'm sorry. I can't avoid the
I won't
05
apologize to
Mets when
Mick.
it comes to bad players.
I believe he was in a key trade for us. I believe that's how we got John Maine. I'm not certain, though.
Shoot, that's huge. I've never heard of him.
You
I don't
never
know.
heard
Wow,
of
really? Okay.
For a second there, I thought I had too easy of a
2 for 2
500.
on 5s.
I don't know who Chris Benson is. Never
Yes,
seen him.
Yes.
Not in my
That's
book.
just a very
kinda bad.
2000s tattoo.
Kind of bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, big.
That was
I
a
see the
big.
appeal.
huge 500.
Yeah, man, I need.
You're not going to get another. You might. I don't know.
All-star with less than 2 or for 500, please.
Whoa, we're going straight to the 5.
Wow.
Wow.
Make it interesting.
Make it interesting.
We haven't done that yet. We haven't jumped. I give myself one jump.
Yeah. Okay. One jump.
All-star for less than... all-star for 500.
Oh man.
Negative 2.5 WAR as an
my
all-star.
God, dude.
Excuse me?
Pitcher.
You are excused.
Closer. Ooh. I have a name.
Give it to me.
I do not.
But,
My head is so rough.
Okay, here's how I figured this. If I'm wrong, it's like the last round didn't happen.
agree
If
with
I'm
that.
right, then I might just like win the video.
Yeah. I think you take a shot.
I think I did a short on this guy. Is this Derek Turnbow?
Oh my God.
You're a fucking sicko,
Ooh. Yeah.
dude. You're a
Not in my book.
sicko.
Derek Turnbow.
I think he had like a really good like April or something.
I had typed in the negative, just assuming you were going to be wrong.
Yep.
And I'm sorry for that disrespect.
Okay.
Wow, it might be
It's okay.
over.
It's okay.
That was a $1,000 swing right there, those last 2
Like I
rounds.
said,
was
I've been doing research for a video on like worst closer seasons ever, where the guy just kept his job, and that's one of them.
I was really racking my brain 'cause it's like 08 Brewers. That's a famous team.
Yeah. And
Someone's gonna come to mind. I don't know.
I don't know Derek Turnbow at all.
I'm not going to lie to you. I put in Derek Turnbow being like, they're not going to get this guy.
Go with
let's
another 500.
we'll stay. You want another 500? Okay. 30 plus saves for 500.
Oh God, he went saves.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
That's fine.
Sorry.
30 plus
Creating
saves
art.
for
Creating
500.
Here we go.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, no, it's not. Oh. Should I try it? No.
Oh.
I love all the noises.
No!
Jeanmar Gomez.
Wow.
I remember that.
Jeanmar Gomez.
Sorry, guys. I'm having
That's
a good
fine.
up. I'm
That's
sorry.
Is
I'm sorry.
correct.
I'm having a good up.
Remember when you were whining earlier?
Did I make the fives too easy?
No, but it's I'm really good
I-
with closers, dude. I
I've
know
never
him.
heard of Bro.
I'm
so-
glad
The
that
Mets
I'm...
came back on him like so
Bro,
many times
I went to
that year.
Chris Perez and Vinny Pestano.
I might be wrong
Vinny
about this.
was running through my
The
head.
Asdrubal Cabrera 3-run homer that all Mets fans know in 2016. It was like
Perez would've been the
a
next guy
key
I
game
thought
they
of,
needed
yeah.
down the stretch. Jeanmar Gomez gave up the Reyes homer in the 9th. That's why I remember.
So stop giving him Mets questions. That's a joke. That's not a Mets question. That was a
Champions
joke.
for 5? Just
Yeah,
clean
just-
it up?
yeah, do
Let's
it.
just do all
Well,
fives.
we're working on our.
So here's what I need. I need Jelly to get it wrong, and then I get it right.
Champions for 500. Is that the last 500?
That would be the last.
Yes, it is. Big one here.
Who did you win with? You were a 2015 Royal.
Drew Butera?
Drew
Wow,
Butera
Drew. Wow.
is correct.
I don't think I would have got that one.
Dude, if you didn't say 15 Royal, it wouldn't have
You
clicked
guys
for me. I had to
cleaned
look through.
up on the
I
500s.
just found 15 Royal.
You got to remember the built-in hint.
I went with Mathis originally, and I was like, no, he wasn't a twin, I don't think. Or Dodger.
Where I went wrong was I went bottom up. If I started at the
Yeah.
top and saw twins, I was like, I would have known that's a Plouffe.
Oh, it's a Plouffe
twin.
teammate. Yeah.
Because like
then
the
I would've
name
had
is
Drew
notable
Bute.
enough, but he was negative just about every
Just
career-
never
every
good.
year he played.
-4 WAR on his career.
I botched the order of what to look at. I think on every single poll, and I've changed my routine every time.
It's just
I've been
assessing
like, oh,
data
positions.
as
I've
best
been recent to latest.
Yeah, my recommendation on champions: look for the champion year.
Yeah, that one I felt good about process on. But
6
Alrighty.
questions left. Can we get a score update?
Right now, in first place, we have Jolly with 3,000, followed by Ryan with 1,700. That was a big 500er to
big.
keep you in it. And then BBD, you have 800.
Okay.
I need to do well in the 400s, and I have a chance. But there's a final Jeopardy.
There is a final
There's a
Jeopardy.
final
I can confirm there's a final Jeopardy this time.
I'll go champs for 400.
You guys like
Champs
champs.
for
I like
400.
champs.
First base.
Oh, man, they're
I'll take a shot. I think this could have gone in another category, if I'm correct. Scott Spezia?
Scott Spezio is correct.
Let's go.
Starter on those 0-2 Angels.
06 Cardinal was kind of a Mets hint. Not going to lie. Sorry.
06.
Fucking hate that team.
So my brother is 6 years old at that time. Fun fact. He was terrified of Scott Speed. Like, he gave him, like, actual nightmares because he had that weird, like,
Scary looking dude.
red
Yeah.
soul patch. He's like,
That's a
I'm
2000s
scared
ball
of
player.
that.
2000s ball player. Probably
Yeah.
should have been a Red Sox at some
If
point.
Jake is in here, immediate.
Yeah.
Immediate Scott Spezio.
I'll admire our art.
All-Star with less than 2 WAR for 3.
All-Star with less than 2 WAR for 3.
Kosuke Fukudome.
Kosuke
Wow.
Fukudome is correct. I thought that
came
would
at 31.
For him, I just did not have.
Yeah, I
When
didn't know
in
he went
doubt,
elsewhere.
look at the age. If they
Yeah.
debut at 30, it means they're Japanese.
Yeah.
30-year-old all-star rookie outfielder for the 08 Cubs.
There's
That's
Fukudome
the only
fever.
thing you get in there.
Fukudome fever.
And he has a 2 WAR year the next year.
Yeah, which is fun.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's fun. Let's finish out that column for 400.
Alrighty. All-star for 4.
Got another reliever. Got more saves.
Oh, I have it. Brandon League? Is that his name?
Brandon League is correct.
Oh.
There was some hezzy there.
Oh.
Well, the reason being, he was supposed to get replaced, but we're correct.
Okay.
All
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Good pull.
I thought
Thanks.
I replaced him.
I thought that was fucking your guy, Williamson.
That is
Wilhelmsen.
absolutely
I
correct.
get,
job.
I get him and Brandon Morrow crossed up.
Fair.
I
They
also
also
thought about
had the
Morrow.
same team. Seattle,
Yeah.
LA,
Morrow
Toronto.
was a starter, though. He's a good one for a little bit.
He was a very last-second change. It was originally going to be Omar Infante.
Oh.
So
he would have got that.
that came up, and I saw a picture, and I was like, What the fuck
So
is
you
this?
also had to figure out who it was.
I thought I got his name wrong, and I was like, damn, I know who this is,
Brandon-
too. I could picture him. He has a bunch of tattoos.
Brandon
Yeah,
League is
that's exactly
correct.
what I was about to confirm. He's the tattoo guy.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, 05, 06, or like it was.
I know,
It
I
was so
remember-
uncouth at the time that like they like made him wear sleeves, and guys didn't like just wear a sleeve if they didn't want to.
I remember exactly what happened. I just put Omar Infante in there because I remembered he was a bad all-star. Checked like right beforehand. He had 3 WAR in that all-star season. I was like, oh shit, I can't use him.
He's not an all.
Good sub.
Yeah, it's a fair 4.
Ryan, you're bored. Only two options.
Let's go saves for 3.
I like that.
Saves for 3. Hold on to your seats.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my
This is so
God.
jolly. This is
90s.
insane.
Those Yankees. I just don't
Oh
know.
fuck! It's not the guy I thought.
3,
Write a name.
2, 1.
Tom Gordon.
Tom Gordon is correct.
Oh, no shit.
What a pull.
That's clutch.
Let's
Wow.
go.
I didn't have that. I
I
don't
didn't
really
have
know
that
his
either.
page, honestly.
He was
I thought he had
awesome.
more
I knew I
Saves.
needed to get risky on it.
He retired in 09.
That was kind of clutch.
He almost
Yeah.
played with his son. When did D come up? 2012?
I'm not sure.
Something
actually.
like that.
But yeah,
Flash.
Tom Gordon, Flash. He was also with the Yankees. 8-9 with him and Mo was just crazy.
As soon as I saw 04
I remember
Yankee, I was
the
like,
04
well, this is,
Yankees
wow,
so
he was a
well.
4 WAR reliever.
Longer time.
Oh
Red
yeah,
Sox
he was
fine.
awesome for the Yankees.
He was legit good.
Tom Flash Gordon,
Last question.
30 saves for 4.
30 saves for
choice.
4.
Great choice. That's
I
what
agree. That was
And we
really
finished
good.
our art.
We finished our. Hang
Tom Gordon was a 3? Oh, boy.
on. Hang on.
Tom Gordon played for like 20 years and all of the teams.
Yeah. Just not mine.
It's our art.
All right, 30 saves for 4.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
What?
Starter, and then he's an awful closer for 1 year, and then he goes back to starting. 05 Yankee, that means you've talked about him before.
Yeah.
Who's this? Oh, shit.
Give it to me.
Is this Sidney Ponson?
It is not Sidney Ponson. He spent time
These are
as
the right
an
years
Oriole.
for him, right? Ah, yeah.
Yankees.
Sorry if I get this, BBD.
It's fine. I got it wrong.
Sean Chacon.
Oh!
Sean
Sean
Chacon
Chacon.
Both our owns.
Yes.
is correct. Crazy, right?
Why
Did
did-
you have him as a
Why did you
closer
call
1
this?
year
I
randomly?
didn't even have him as a Rocky. I just know that Yankees stint. Because, again, if you're friends with Joseph McFly, he would talk about the mid-2000s Yankees at some point to you.
Sean.
Alrighty.
All right, here we go.
You
I'll get us some whiteboards.
The
not
way
over.
the
Yeah.
final Jeopardy works, I did not want it to be just a crazy fucking random guy.
Yeah, I like what you did with this.
I didn't want it to be harder than the 500s. So I am doing a pretty notable player with no team.
No
okay.
team and no awards, right?
The awards
So
are in
that's
there.
the,
Oh, okay.
so the team column is
If
blank.
this turns out to be too easy, we're going to make it harder for the next one.
Sure.
So the team column is blank on this one.
Can we get a score update?
Right now, yeah, the amounts you guys are eligible to wager. BBD, you have $700. Ryan, you have $2,100, and Jolly, you have $4,100.
So
So if I get it right, he gets it wrong, and I risk it all, I could win.
Yes. Okay.
If he decides to risk it all and gets it wrong, anybody could win.
Not going to do that. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll risk 100 because that's what I need to secure it.
Is it?
Yeah.
So
if I get 100, I'll tie you.
this isn't
So I'll
it. It's
risk
just the
101.
slide after this. Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm good.
Put in your wagers, or
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
get do you wager
I'm doing
before?
name
You
and
wager
then
before.
You wager
You
before.
wager before. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I've wagered.
I'm going to wager.
I put a wager down.
I have
Yeah.
4,100. He has 2,100.
I risked it all.
So I would need to wager. I'll just wager this. Ready?
Okay.
And there's no race on this, right?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna
gold
give you guys
gloves.
like a minute or two.
Oh my gold gloves every year.
Wait, no teams is gonna. Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, no,
It's just
that's
weird to.
crazy.
It's weird to look
It's
at.
really strange. I don't know what.
I sort of I get that you like just deleted it on the thing,
It just
but I
looks
thought it was going to be like
bizarre.
a bar.
I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea whether this is too easy, too hard, what the deal is with this. We're working it out as we go.
right.
I think I got it.
I think I got it too. Yeah.
But I also could be wrong, and Ryan could win the video.
No, I
So-
think I got it. I definitely have the right.
Hey,
era.
if you get it, good job. How about that?
I think we have the same.
When
guy.
you put
I
your
have
board
a
down,
guy.
you're done. FYI.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I submitted.
You done, Beeps?
Sure.
Alrighty. You want to tell me what you wagered?
I risked it all. I wrote Alex Rios and that it feels wrong.
I like that idea.
It is not
Yeah.
Alex Rios.
Ryan?
I believe I have a 2015 Trevor Plouffe teammate,
Yeah.
Torrey Hunter.
And I have the same.
Oh, nice.
I wagered 200.
So, you wagered $2,100, which brings you to $4,200. Jolly wagered $200, which brings him to $4,300. The correct answer
game.
was Torrey Hunter.
Great game.
Great game overall.
That was good
everybody.
performance. That was good performance.
Proud of everybody. Proud of everybody.
Strong board.
Jolly, you retain your title as the RefGuess champ.
Nice.
Good work all around.
Hey, let us know in the comments down below how you felt about this board. Let us know a category you want to see us do next, because next week's board is going to be brand new. We'll see you then with 2 new competitors plus me and Lucas. Bye.